much as you can avoid her eventually after like give it a month to 3 or 5.
Someone we all know so well.
Alright, what's up, Pianos? Making back with a new vid. Oh my god, run the video, we're watching how crazy was your ex. I can't lie, I've had a few crazy exes. I can't even lie, if I'm being real, bro. I've been a crazy ex too, bro. I've done a few things that are outside the range of sanity, in my opinion. But it's like, if you really like them, you like them, bro.
This is my ex. Her name is Gio.
Gio.
And if I'm keeping it real,
like, comment, subscribe.
Gio is crazy. You know, she had an obsessive, parasocial, deranged, psychotic personality. But you know
what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna look at this video and we're gonna determine if she's actually crazy or she just really likes them. How about that? Let's actually try it.
I just like to call it being a passionate, obsessive,
dead ass, bro.
Heavy on that obsessive lunatic part. Gio could never be alone, not even for a second. She would jump from relationship to relationship.
That's how my ex was too. That's how my ex was, but it's whatever.
Filled a missing void in her heart. She had a really sad story. She had lost her mom at a young age, and her dad never wanted her. So being in intimate relationships was the only way she felt wanted. Like, that shit is sad, bro. Sad. I never knew what trauma dumping or love bombing was until I met Gio. The first thing she ever told me, she told me she got expelled from school for doing inappropriate things at the back of a school bus. And as a punishment.
And you proceeded to date her. Whose problem was it? Who was a problem? You out here trying to be Mr. Save-A-Hole and do everything for every girl, bro.
Her dad threw a sofa at her face and locked her in a room for 6 months. You feel me? It's not
for
funny,
6 months.
But right there, I should have known to just pack my shit and leave, because why is that the first thing you say to somebody? What happened to
I'm telling you, the thing about it is that all the actual hoes actually have the best lore, to the point where like they're actually cool people. So like outside all that meat and trauma, they're just like a genuinely interesting person. I don't know about nice person, but like an interesting person, to say the least.
But I felt bad for the girl. I felt this need to just take her in,
to save her.
Boy, I
you should not
know what I was giving myself.
Yeah, them ones.
Gio was unmedicated, bro. She had been through 6 therapists in the last year and had 2 abortions before the age of 15. Oh wait, no, that was her sister. Her whole family was on a spectrum. Gio had a stepmom that she didn't like very well, and Gio had this delusion that her stepmom was secretly trying to fuck me.
Gio might be right. Honestly, she the stepmoms be moving crazy sometimes. I don't even know. Like, I know a few stories, gang. I'm gonna just keep it to myself.
Was that it was her woman's intuition that was telling her this.
She might not be wrong. She might not be wrong.
Never liked me. I mean, stepmom damn near hated my guts. But Gio was convinced though, and she hated whenever I spoke to her stepmom. So she hated when I spoke to any females. Gio's favorite thing was to tell me terrorist stories about her real mom, and every one of them were horrible.
Well, my ex put a knife on me, if that helps.
She would say that her mom would run people over with cars and terrorize military bases for fun. Yeah, this one time, my mom, oh my God, silly her. When I was 5, me and her, my sister, she made us get out and jump this homeless man. I don't know why she did it. And then when we did it, she ran over, oh my God, get this. She ran over his head with the car. Oh my, it's just so funny. Oh man, she got arrested right in front of us. It was just good times. And I would hear these stories and I would just think,
wait, what did you say there?
It was just good times.
She actually did that?
And I would hear these stories and I would just think, wow, this girl mom was a fucking nutcase. I would always hear her tell these stories about her mom, and it just really highlighted how much trauma and shit she's really been through. I really felt bad for her. I felt this need to protect her from the world. I mean, she's already...
Well, you're already you gotta realize, bro, you're already too late to that. You're already, like... You can't save her from anything. You just can... You just hope she wants to be a better person and she just becomes a better person, and like there's honestly not a lot you can do to change that, bro, because you got your own sanity to worry about. And if you're worrying about somebody else too much, especially when you're like pre-21, bro, it's a lot to handle.
So much,
in my
I didn't
opinion.
want her going through even more. But it turns out I should have been protecting the world from her because the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. Gio hated whenever I interacted with any females. Even my own mother, she would put the fear of evil in every female that I would be around. I had a few female friends and every one of them would say the same thing to me. Yeah, Gio, yeah, she's insane. But they didn't understand her like I understood her, okay?
One of my exes DM like a random girl I had a project with to be like, stay away. And that just caught me off guard. And then the girl, how I found out wasn't even because she told me. It was because the girl who I was in the project with texted me being like almost kind of like apologizing for literally nothing and like antagonizing me when it's like I don't even know you that well. And it's like, oh, that's new, bro. That's new.
I didn't know her. Sure, she would sometimes put her hair and DNA in my food she would make for me as like a soul tie, but that doesn't mean she's crazy, right? The hell do they know?
That just means she like you.
Understand her like I do. I was in denial. I was in genjutsu. It all made sense this one night.
Them rose colored glasses, bro.
So I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. And the last thing I remember Gio saying was, "Okay, good night, Ty. I love you." The call ends. I go to sleep. I don't remember anything after that. The next day, I get a loud banging at my door. And I'm thinking like, police? Why is the police banging on my door like this? I mean, who else is gonna bang on my door like this? But it turns out not the police, it's Gio. And I get smacked in the face by my own door, and then I get immediately punched on. Bro, to this day, I've never seen a girl have nigga form when they punching. I'm getting punched in my shit. I'm not even able to process what's happening. It's happening so fast.
Why are you attacking?
What's hitting me right now? And it is Gio. It's fucking Gio. Do I call the police? This is like domestic abuse or something like that. I don't know what the fuck.
Yes, bro. I got my shit folded. No, bro. I didn't do nothing back. I was too alright, bro.
This is. I have to show you.
Yeah, honestly, best response. Don't punch your back.
Why, I'm my mother's daughter, silly. The next time I say that I love you, you better say it back. And she leaves. She left.
Well, another story. So this was my ex or whatever. Before we were dating, one time we were on like FaceTime or whatever, and I know she said something that pissed me off. I don't remember what it was, but I was just kind of chilling, and then she was like, all right, bye. And on my life, on my actual life, on everything I know, I said bye to, and then I cut the call. But apparently she said I never said bye, and I got blocked for like 3 days. Like I don't even know. Like I literally tried to get back in contact with her. I was like sad for a bit because it was like we weren't even dating yet. So it was like I really messed with you. You just said something that pissed me off, but like I still really mess with you. And all of a sudden I'm blocked ? And then she came back, and then I was like, oh. And then we broke up again. And then we came back together. And then we dated, and then we broke up again, and then now she's my arch nemesis, honestly, bro. This says never been in shock before except this moment. Was real deep dark moment in my life, real shit. But I guess since I didn't die, it's funny. She really attacked them, full form and everything. Crazy.
Left the door open and everything. Keep in
or
mind,
love,
I was in a Discord
?
call while this was all happening. My homie saw this whole thing. Talk about embarrassing. They still don't even let me live this down to this day. I mean, keep it real with y'all. Like, that shit hurt. And I never felt more like a bitch in my entire life. Swear to you. When I tried breaking up with her, she held me hostage in my own car. This is so embarrassing, by the way, because like y'all just probably thinking like, damn, Ty, you was really a bitch. And I really was. This happened years ago, but what do you do? I want to ask you as the guy who's judging me right now, watching this video, what do you do in a situation like this?
You just kind of have to like agree with her, agree that you're gonna still be with her, and then like when she gets out your car, you just do it over text, gang. Just do it over text. And hopefully she doesn't pull up to your crib, but unlikely, but she probably will. But like you know, much as you can avoid her eventually after like give it a month to 3 or 5, she'll leave you alone, gang.
It don't matter how much of a bitch or crazy person a girl is acting, I would never put my hands on her. That's non-negotiable. So what do you do in a situation like, what do? I call her parents. And her parents can't even get her out. This is still at like in the middle of the neighborhood. There's people watching, and this is just so embarrassing, bro. Like there's people watching, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, throwing a tantrum. I mean, like imagine how babies scream. This is how she's screaming, and this is so scary. It's like she's being possessed. Few months go by, and I graduated high school, and I enrolled in college. My freshman year of college, my first day on campus, I see Gio. She not only found out what school I was attending, she enrolled and got in. My entire freshman year of college was a living hell. I could not escape her. Everywhere I looked, everywhere I went, she was there. It didn't matter if it was in public or in whatever. I could not hide from this girl. It was really fucking bad. I know I'd be like laughing and tell, but it was really bad. She would mess with everybody that I talked to. She would stalk everybody that I talked to. She would get into fights with girls, and like this shit that was happening. I didn't even recognize.
Was she just always walking around with a knife in her handle?
It was like a reality check. This wasn't the the Geo that I had met. I was literally dealing with a demon that I could not escape. Okay, maybe I'm dragging it, but you know, it was real, bro. I could make a 10-part video about all of it. That's how much it is. I never wanted to even tell this story. I never even wanted to go in depth with this. Truth be told, it's really embarrassing, and I've been cringing this entire recording. I did not want the world to hear about me being terrorized by my local psycho. Who wants to talk about shit like that? I'm a type of person, I'd rather just leave it in the past and leave it where it lies. Never talk about it again. And that's what I was gonna do until I got a call from my mom saying that Gio was sending threats and talking about defamation and suing. And you know, yeah, it was.
She was angry that I kept her name anonymous because she wanted to be known. So she wants to be known out here as a crazy ex-girlfriend. I guess fair enough, gang. But do you have to threaten his mom for that? Crazy.
That from there, but it got to a point where it was just I kept on being bothered and stuff. So yeah, here you go. Yeah, here's the shit. I hope you're happy. You know? I think people got it misunderstood, thinking that I make my videos to target people and to expose people, and that's far from the truth. I make my videos to tell my experiences and my stories. Keyword on the me. You know, there's some people that think that my videos are all about them, and I just want to tell them that
it's
you're
not
delusional. Why? I don't know, bro. I don't try to understand crazy people and that, like, but I tried. Like, I really did. But it's only so much sense you can try to make from a genuine crazy person. Last thing I heard about Gio is that she's in a new relationship now with a disturbingly young boy. But that's none of my business, though. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not Chris Hansen to catch a predator or anything like that. I keep all my names and characters anonymous for my own sake, not for anybody else's. It's for my own sanity. Also, I'm not giving nobody free clout. Sorry, it's just not happening. I'm finally free, and that's all that matters, and I'm comfortable and open to talk about this experience, and I hope you got a laugh out of it. I'm gonna keep doing what I've always done, you know, tell my stuff, make my cartoons.
Bro's just banging on his table right now. Bro's hitting the,
I
don't know, bro. He's in the, I don't know, bro. Let it go. She's bothering me. I guess I'm done. This is annoying. She gotta leave me alone. But I guess she will you, nigga.
You know, I don't really have a moral. There's a moral here, but like I can't find it. Pay attention to red flags. Don't just let anybody in your life. I don't know. Shit, y'all be the judge. But that's it for this video. I know it was a long one. It was longer than my usual ones.
It's like 9 minutes, isn't it?
I'm gonna be uploading a lot more. I know I be saying that shit all the time, but I promise, you know, I'm back on it. I was going through a lot, as you can tell through this video, but I've gotten to the point where, you know, I'm over it. I've moved past it, and I'm comfortable enough talking about it and telling it to y'all how I normally talk to y'all and stuff. Make sure to check out my second channel. I'm gonna be posting like real life stuff on there. I want to start, I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do, but just check that out. But that's LT, that's it for me.
Easier. Hope y'all mentioned the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of it was. Let me know if y'all have had crazy exes. I've had. I'm not even gonna act like I've not done some like some truly insane things just in like with the mindset of I'm being a good person, or like, you know, goddamn, it's because I like you. It's because I like you. But a few things. I've said some crazy shit. I've never put hands on a girl, if that helps. And what else have I not done? Yeah, I've never gone a physical altercation. Like, I've never instigated one. But like, I've had girls like smack me and shit. That's just like, sometimes, bro, you just gotta let it happen, bro. Plus, if they don't do too much damage, you know, you just kind of just. So they happen, gang. They happen. Get away from her, and I'll probably break up with her. That's a bad sign. I'll see y'all next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know I already said all that, and y'all already pretty, by the way. Pretty.